Should be live on Twitch and should be live on YouTube. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm back. It's been a few days, guys. I'm sorry. It's been quite the eventful week, I must say. Hope everyone's having a decent night. It's a little late for me too, actually. I started a couple hours late today. And yeah, honestly, I apologize about the inconsistency. Give me one quick second. What I'm gonna do before I get into the legends, I want to open all these chests because our clan actually just completed this event and I collected all the sceneries. So I'm just gonna chill for a minute. The offense lately actually was pretty decent. I think I'm on a little bit of a triple streak on this account. And I'll show you guys what I'm using. I'm using mostly the same stuff. I did change a couple things. I'm going now with the Rage Gem and the double overgrowth. Probably just gonna open a bunch of chests full of resources. Clan Castle Cake is nice. Oh, a legendary chest, check that out. Hammer of Heroes, that's a bummer. Because I don't even need that. I don't need a morsel either, do I? Can use that now. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I don't like doing that. But I think I have, yeah, if it had just literally given me one of these, I would have taken it. Okay. Anyway, to the few of you guys watching, hope you guys are having a decent night. It's currently 12:06 a.m. for me. Zway, hello. Let's see, you are first today. Can you believe it? Got 20 chests here. Hopefully some decent stuff. I'll take a legendary. A Clan Castle Cake is nice. I'm not sure about a roof though. Another Clan Castle Cake. Anyway, I hope the music is decent. I actually put on Lo-Fi Girl for tonight. I'm not using a playlist I have downloaded anymore. I'm using Lo-Fi Girl. Another epic chest is nice, but it's a shovel. I don't need those. Yeah, this stream is gonna go late tonight, because first of all I started a couple hours late, but also I want to get through all of my accounts and the stream. So it's currently 12:07 a.m. I think it's gonna go until about 3 a.m. or maybe even 4 if I take it real easy. Book of Building. There's a bunch of stuff in here I don't need, huh? Don't need that. Actually, I might use the shovels here, right? Wouldn't be so bad. That's decent, isn't it? None of these snacks do me any good, except the clan castle cake. Lorington Rivera, what's up, bro? It's good to see you. I'm gonna be opening chests before I get into the legends. Just trying to chill out a bit and wait for people to get onto the stream. Yeah, it was really quite an eventful day for me yesterday, I must say. There was a UFC 319. It was kind of boring, I'm not even gonna lie. I was expecting a little more action. Especially between Kamzat and Dracus Duplessis. I was expecting that one of them would take the other down. But yeah, Kamzat was just dominating whole match. It was actually kind of sad. I felt kind of bad that he had subjected himself to that. That's how he lost his title, is just being stuck on the ground. I like them getting clan castle cakes. I guess of all the roofs I could have gotten, but that one's not so bad, is it? But I don't want to switch this one. This one is pretty cool. I don't know. I wish they made this less of a thing. Honestly, it's kind of lame. Starry Warrior is nice. I'll take that. $25 ore in an epic chest. That's actually really nice, isn't it? That's something I wouldn't mind out of any epic chest on any account. Guess I don't need it for much now. I'm thinking I'm going to be saving my ores for the next event, which should be October. I think that we get September like a mini event or a spotlight event. And then in October they'll give us an equipment. If I were to predict, it's going to be another epic for the RC. That's just my prediction. But I'm not sure what that could look like. That could be anything, huh? If it is, honestly, it would be cool to have another passive. I think giving the RC another passive on top of the Electro Boots would be good. Because there's a lot of strategies where I just kind of send my RC into the main force. Epiphany, hello. Can you read chat? Yes, I do read the chat, bro. Oh, hey, look at this. I managed to get a 1-star against the Broom Witches. Which is nice. But there's no chest here, huh? I opened them all here. Nice win trade. That's hilarious. This is ASMR Clash. It's just a chill stream, bro. That's all it is. I just want to get these chests open now. 35 Starry Ore. That's nice. Do you have a cochlear implant? Yes, actually I do. I recently got this one upgraded. When I switched insurances, this one got an upgrade, and so now I have another 25 Starry Ore. That's amazing. Yeah, I can listen to stuff wirelessly. And a legendary chest. Bro, this is going crazy. Are you hard of hearing or deaf? I was actually born deaf. Just got a skin. I know you joined at the right time, bro. I'm getting a ton of stuff. I got 25 and then 35 Starry Ore. And another 7 Starry Ore on this account. This one is really balling. Is there a free slot in your clan? I don't know right now, actually. I think that there's literally 50 people. There's 48, actually. So I don't know if we can accept any new people right now. You're decent? I bet you are. Since you found me. Let's check this here. There's one more chest. This is my last chest. And then I have some chests on lower accounts, but I'm probably just gonna open those like when I need clan castle cakes. Stuff like that. I'm like almost a max Town Hall 12 in Champions League. I'm sorry, bro. We definitely don't have a room for Town Hall 12. Because I'll show you in War. This is what we have. And so you look at the opponent and go way to the bottom. You couldn't triple any of these. It's nothing personal, bro. It's just that we don't, it wouldn't work in War for us to add Town Hall 12. Robin, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, lately I'm using the Rage Gem Healing Tome. I'm not using the Eternal Tome anymore. Because actually the past few days I had spent pushing not just with the RC charge, but also with Fireball, but also using the double overgrowth with the Fireball, and it's been working really nicely. I'm just gonna let her grab the multi-archer. That's good. I don't mind keeping a couple extra invis. Just gotta be careful here. Gotta get a decent approach into this Rage Tower with healers working properly. Probably needed a decent rage or a freeze here. That's not really decent, is it? Can go for this kind of an overgrowth. I think that the second overgrowth is good here. It's really just this fire spitter that's kind of doing some damage, but it's not too bad, is it? I should have this now. I'm not sure if the rest is swag yet or not, but it looks pretty decent. It should be swag. Mohammed, hello, welcome to the stream, bro. What strategy are you using in Town Hall 12? You might be using like Electro Dragons or Dragons. Those are both still working in Town Hall 12. Yeah, this is a base where, actually I remember seeing this yesterday with the fireball, and just putting the fireball right on the monolith. It was actually pretty easy. Now I have to think about where I would put the RC. I'm thinking into here is pretty reasonable. Just gonna go to the wizard tower. She might actually go and grab the town hall. That wouldn't be so bad, would it? Yeah, I'll take the town hall. Managed to trigger both of the spell towers. I'll take that. That's a pretty solid start. I do think I need to put the overgrowth over the fire spitter on the approach, because I'm trying to funnel the roots into the monolith here. So just gotta be careful. Now with this army, I don't run the... Oh, actually I do run the snake bracelet. I was gonna say I don't run the snake bracelet, but that's false. I wish the healers would catch up a little bit, but... Now the second overgrowth doesn't need to go over the fire spitter this time, because I'm positioned right behind it. But I still put it over another part of the core, right there. This has to work now. I do wish the queen was positioned more where she could take the rest of the core, but I still think this is gonna work here. Especially with all this tanking. We're in good shape. You look fresh, thank you. Why don't you play a tournament? It's hella competitive, you're right. It is. I'm just not a fan of hard mode. I'll be honest with you, I'm really not that great in hard mode. I'm doing a lot of fails. I don't think I would be much of an asset until I start practicing hard mode seriously. It's not a bad idea, but I do think that hard mode needs a nerf. The way it is right now is really insane. Some people make it look easy, but honestly, I feel like here's the only reasonable place to send the RC. I just gotta make sure that the monolith doesn't hit the fox. That could happen pretty easily. But it looks like I walked into where there's bombs. Oh. That's a misclick. I meant to drop a super barb there. This is not a great charge. This is where I need the double overgrowth to do the heavy lifting here. Okay. I could have done better than that, I think. Even with the bombs in the area. I think that I made a mistake in there. Somewhere. This is where I gotta watch the RC for sure. I put the ice block on her, but if she doesn't stay alive, then it wasn't worth it. I think she does stay alive though. This is looking okay. I do wish that the queen had a bit more HP. It doesn't look like she's gonna be around much longer. Not my smoothest hit. Especially starting from the RC. This could triple if the healers can do a bit of extra healing. Now the queen, I'm not sure why she's just not. I thought the RC could pull the queen. But yeah, it's a time fail. Or even honestly a big fail. A real fail. It wasn't so good. I hope Town Hall 18 will be about root riders and we'll have some diversity in armies. Well, I don't know. I think that if they give the root riders another level. I don't know. I'm anticipating another level for root riders. Because Town Hall 16 was where we got level 3. I feel like Town Hall 18 could have a level 4. Yeah, my first instinct is like to put a fireball right there, except I don't have a fireball, you know? So I have to be careful with this entry with the RC. I think it's good if the RC grabs the multi-gear. Yeah, she should get the multi-gear. Honestly, I'll take the fire spitter too. It's not a bad charge, is it? It's not terrible. But it's not amazing, I guess, because I don't have the fox anymore. I do have an invis. It would be nice to have the earthquake boots right there. My RC is dead. I should have used the ice block right there. I think I'm gonna put the overgrowth here. It's not ideal, actually. Especially because now I don't have any plan for the town hall. Yeah, the warden and these rewriters are really coming in clutch for me. Yeah, I agree about the rewriters though. I think there's too much of it. That kills my triple streak, doesn't it? That's so unfortunate. Game Addict, hello, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream, bro. You might be new here, which is cool. I think that this side is good because it pulls the clan castle. I just gotta be careful not to lose the fox here. This should be a pretty safe spot, like relatively speaking. Going for a double cycle here. Yeah, I mean, so far the approach looks good, especially triggering the rage tower. This should be a pretty easy one. I just gotta watch the funneling just a little bit. This healing tome is meant to just deflect the fire spitter while the king's busy. Honestly, it would have been better if the king had just destroyed it like faster, like with the earthquake boots or something. Gonna wait for the rage tower here. Honestly. Yeah, nice and easy, isn't it? Ooh. Okay, where are we? This is a base where I would think about going for the town hall. Can kind of think about it, actually. Distracting it would be easy, right? Or should I play it safe and just grab a fire spitter and control the rest of this with a double overgrowth? I think that's okay, actually. I don't mind that. just think the RC's gonna go north. She does. North is fine. Just gotta watch the town hall, cause it can shoot at my fox from here. We'll take that. Hey George, my cat just walked in. I was a little late sending the routes. So as long as I just be careful not to time fail, you know, I should be okay. Now the king, if he can grab that fire spitter like really quickly, I should be in a solid shape. Just have to be careful in this area with the spell towers. I'm gonna finish top 10 this season, not at all. I'm far from the top 10, unfortunately. The offense in the past like few weeks hasn't been that good. A top 10 finish would be amazing. It's a dream. But I feel like these days to get that you need to like win trade a bit. I don't think it's as easy as you know, having good bases and a perfect offense anymore. Oh, now you could really think about sending the RC into the town hall. That's actually probably the best course of action on this one. Unfortunately, this fire spitter orientation is a little annoying. I don't know, this just looks so safe. Uh-oh. And I just lost RC. Should I surrender this? I didn't even realize you had just walked out like that. Honestly, I'm just gonna go for 2 stars. That is so bad. Send the king inside. Nothing can even get the super dragon now because the RC is dead, which is so unfortunate. I could recall the queen, but I'm probably gonna have to recall the rest of my warden and my healers. I feel like that's the only real right way to finish this. Not the worst recovery, I guess, but also just not good that it happened like that at all, is it? I don't think the ice block did anything, unfortunately. I mean, it's obvious it would have been crushed if I just didn't lose RC like that. Oh, I have bots trying to promote cheap viewers. It's pretty ridiculous. And Faisal, what's up, bro? It's good to see you. I'm sorry about the inconsistency, bro. I haven't been streaming as regularly, but it was quite an eventful week for me, I must say. And this week should be a bit smoother for me. I should be streaming every night this week. Honestly, I'll take a plus 30 after losing the RC like that. That's really not the worst outcome. Now, is it? That could have been like a 60%. But it wasn't that bad, was it? I think here I'm gonna have to go for this because there's decorations in between the Rico and the Fire Spitter. It's like the only place that looks safe. I thought I was gonna go for a redirect, but I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't. I'll take that. Now, I suppose here is fun. I could go either way with the rewriters, honestly. Going into the clan castle might not have been a bad idea. But really, I just gotta watch my healers at this point. The only other trap I could run into is a healer trap. Can go for this kind of an overgrowth. It's not perfect because of the fire spitter. Actually, yeah, this overgrowth really only covers the town hall. If it had covered the fire spitter, that'd been okay. But since I have the healing tome, it's not a big issue. Now the second overgrowth. I just gotta be a little careful here. Because the clan castle's trying to intercept me now. I think there is fine for a second overgrowth. I didn't get a 1-star attack today this whole season, but today you did. And the season's been rough on defense. I'll show you I did a 1-star yesterday too. It was on my other account. It was I think it was a time fail, but it wasn't good either way. Yeah, it's funny because the last 3 seasons I didn't do a single 1-star. And then on the first day of the season I did a 1-star. And it's not my only 1-star that I've done this season. I've done more than 2, more than 3 probably. I think the bases are just simply getting better. Plus 299, I don't know, man. This failed 94% if I had just kept RC alive. I think I got a little greedy trying to save the Invis. Okay, let's go for a fireball. I don't mind doing a bit of fireball. This is where I actually started using the double overgrowth. And I realized its potential because not only the overgrowth is good for the pathing of like the root riders, but it can also like adjust the healers if you ever need it. And plus a lot of meta bases these days are using like stuff like this. Like this is easy for a fireball, you know? I'm gonna try to get it to this rage tower because it's where the Giga Bomb is, but I also gotta make sure there's no Teslas that pop up on me. I think here is good. Yeah, and of course a Tesla does pop up. That fire spitter has an insane reach, doesn't it? I'm just gonna play it safe here. Okay, now send the root riders to go here is good. We'll take this approach. And see, this is why I'm saying where another passive for the RC would be nice, because the rocket spheres don't go well with the Fox. I did kind of make a mistake. I didn't use any headhunters on the prince, so I just have to hope that the prince doesn't lock onto my king again. Should be good here, because the king still has an ability to. Nice fireball on the space. You can fireball the rage tower without the warden walk, you're right. But I think that with 3 invis you have to be careful, especially if Tesla's pop. You could do it with 4 pretty safely. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the big issues with the Sneezy on the warden. He's good for like after the fireball, when you need to just take care of the healers. But during the warden charge, he can pull Teslas, and that can cause some real issues. I think here is good again. Probably gonna have to chip the air defense though. I think that from where the warden stands when he's attacking this storage should be where he can grab the rage tower. Can always just use an icebox spell, but that's not exactly preferential. Okay, here we go. And see, I still have 1 invis left. It's actually really nice to save an invis with this combination. I have to be careful because the king's going to be walking directly towards where there's a monolith. I just don't want his ability to get wasted. And it does get wasted. That was like the one thing I said I wanted to be careful of. I don't know, I think I'm in good shape. Not so worried from this point. Ishara, hello. Welcome to the stream, bro. Actually, I like it doing the fireball the way you say, like dropping it as soon as the warden hits the ground. That's actually the way I prefer to do fireball attacks. Like if I plan a fireball for a ward, that's usually how it goes. I don't really like going for warden charges. I remember I used to do that, and my pet of choice was the unicorn, because then the unicorn just has to focus on sustaining the warden for the rest of the attack. So I feel like that could work in this army too, but I don't know. The reason that I'm using the Sneezy is because I'm also using the double overgrowth, and so I can't always get like a humongous fireball. I feel like that rage tower is the only target that makes sense, except I don't want to use 3 Imbis. I feel like I can get by just using 2. I'm gonna have to chip the bomb tower though. No, George. My cat is trying to steal my attention right now in the middle of my attack. Okay, that's decent. Yeah, the reason I used the ice golem there was because of the queen. The range that she has, if I had just like dropped the super barbs, they would have failed. I needed to drop the ice golem first and then the super barbs to chip the bomb tower. But you have to also question if that's worth using. Oh, I missed the root riders. I meant to send the root riders into the. George, what are you doing? My cat is chasing something around the room. I really screwed this up. The root riders, I meant for them to go towards where this expo was. So unfortunately that didn't work out as well as I had hoped. Have to be careful here. I mean, now the warden's dead because of the crusher mortar. That was the exact reason that I didn't want to go to that side. I still think I got this actually, as bleak as it might look now. I just need to contain the monolith, and I think I got it with the queen and her ability. Oh, it's close. It's so close. Oh, don't do me like this. She does do me like this. I knew the queen was just gonna beat the wolves. What did time feel, bro? And the mistake that killed my attack was how the Root Riders went over here instead of here. I should have dropped the Root Riders more towards the air defense rather than to the Expo. Kind of unfortunate. I'm still going for 312. I will take that. Still using Sneezy. It's good for red mines, I agree. It is definitely like the biggest reason to keep the Sneezy. I feel like after clearing all this, I should be able to get the Inferno or the Crusher Mortar. I feel like getting the Crusher Mortars is actually achievable. I'm gonna drop the furnaces early this time because of the fact that it's a longer warn charge. Otherwise, I would save them. This is gonna work, isn't it? It's a nice fireball. For what this base is, I will take that. Absolutely. You know what combination I feel like could work for the RC here is the Rocket Spear and the Hog Puppet. I don't think that it needs to be Electro Boots, but obviously the Electro Boots are pretty strong, right? Do Broom Witches. I'm not going to use event troops. I don't really like them, honestly. It feels like cheating to use event troops. And I'm not worried about rank this season. I'm not going for any deals or anything. So, rank is not something I care about this time around. I care more about trying to get good, because I did not have a good clan war league. Yeah, I mean, this has swag, doesn't it? Ton of swag. I think here I did one fail. This fail I did yesterday, I'll show you, because this was really not good. Look what I did. I dropped the RC into here, and then I had used like 2 or 3 invis, and then I realized, oh, I'm not doing an RC charge. I'm supposed to be going for a fireball. I realized when I had done this redirect, that redirect is so hilarious, bro. And then here I was like, wow, I don't even have any invis to go for a fireball. So I just had to recover this because I didn't have the RC. This was this fail I did yesterday, but it happened because I was switching accounts. Bro deserves time fail. Yeah, this army is really strong, and I think that it's as strong as it is from the double overgrowth. Not exactly from the fireball. I'm just gonna go for the bomb tower. I mean, I could have gone for the, the clan castle. Somehow, like, going for the monolith instead, but I have a poison spell, so I don't want to stress about that. Going for a crazy fireball, when I could just go for something simple. You really have to be careful with hook towers anyway, because I don't have to explain myself on that one. I'm just waiting for this rage tower. I would like to have the rage triggered at least. Triggering the invis would be nice. I'll take that. Now hopefully the raged RC will grab the town hall. I think she does, but just gotta watch her. Honestly, her job might be finished. This might be a job to finish for the RC. I gotta watch the king ability here, because he at least has to open the walls, right? Okay. Orca man, what's up, bro? I want to join your clan. Invite me, bro. I'm sorry, but I think we're too full. Right now, I don't think we can accept new members. Hey, George. Oh, this is a base I like to see with the fireball, isn't it? What can I go for? I feel like going for the rage towers is achievable with low value. Or low investment, I mean. It's achievable, isn't it? Okay. Okay, here we go. That's fine, isn't it? It's not the... what do you call it? It's not the rage tower, because the only thing good about getting the rage tower would have meant that I got the clan castle. But I didn't want to drop a third invis, just to get the clan castle when I already have a poison. Okay, I can let the warden continue there for just a second. Got the queen already started. Nice traps, bro. Should be a decent overgrowth, as long as the queen doesn't walk the wrong way. Somehow my warden died. I feel like that the enemy queen had picked him off. The king's gonna do good here though. I feel like the only thing that I could have saved my warden with at that moment was the icebox spell, but he would have fallen behind, so it almost doesn't even matter. He was doomed either way. And still a bit of a spell swag on this one. And Vraj, what's up, bro? Any tips for beginners how to improve attacks? I'll have to see what level that you're at, but if you're at like Town Hall 11, then stick to ground armies. But if you're at like Town Hall 17 and you're asking me for tips, then what I suggest is that you just continue watching live streams and copying people's strategies. That's what helps me the most, is watching other people's live streams. Nice one, thank you. This is an easy base for the fireball, isn't it? Just gotta be careful because the angle for the warden is a little awkward. I don't want to like miss the fireball or do something silly. I can wait for him to solo the town hall, which honestly is not a bad idea considering that there's no builders in the area. If there were builders, then I don't know. He might even need a rage spell, you know? Uh-oh. Yeah, fireball should be good enough, right? I just don't want to have a good fireball and then fail. Last overgrowth's gonna have to go over here, isn't it? I think we're in good shape on this one, especially with the king ability. We're in really good shape. Your Town Hall 13, I would suggest if you're a Town Hall 13 to start using the dragons, because I know that you can go for RC charges. And yeah, the dragons are still working even up to Town Hall 17. That's kind of the only tip I have for you, because from like Town Hall 12, Town Hall 13, Town Hall 14, you could be using dragons, and then Town Hall 15 is when you unlock the Root Riders. I'm gonna have to go for the multi-gear on this one. It's really the only obvious choice for me. So far looking solid. Just want to get a correct approach here. I'm gonna wait actually for the Warden to straight up pull the Poison Tower, because I don't want to send all my Root Riders into that. Yeah, there we go. That's a good way to get that going. The Giga Bomb, I don't mind putting the Root Riders through. But the poison, that's gonna kill him. Okay. Second Overgrowth is gonna go here. It would be so nice to have a unicorn on the Warden right now, because these healers are not doing their job. Hi, George. Come here, George. You're using Queen Charge Hybrid as your main army. That's good, actually. I think that using a ground army is good. I just gotta say, I don't think that Queen Chargers are pretty relevant in the higher Town Hall levels. I think they're only good for like up to like Town Hall 14 or so. Town Hall 15 maybe. Actually, it was working quite nicely in Town Hall 16. I remember that I knew someone that was pushing last year in Town Hall 16 with Queen Charge Root Riders, and it was working quite well. 311. This 303 should be 320, but I wasn't paying attention. I thought I was doing an RC charge. Okay. Can we go for now? That's crazy that 6 people have already hit me. But it's good that I'm defending, I suppose. Come on, George. I'm gonna let you go. Go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Queen Charges can work for you for a while, I think. It's not a bad idea to go for those, I think. Now... Wow, I feel like that going for the ice block spell right here is the only right answer. In terms of how to deal with the Invis Tower. was thinking about overgrowth and stuff, but honestly, it seems kind of risky. Yeah, so watch this. I just gotta be careful about the prints, that's all. Kinda like that. The only thing I don't love here is that my warden, or my mini warden, is gone. But that's really kind of the whole big reason of making the rage gem work here, is because the boosting that you get from the healers often overcomes the value that you get from the mini warden, from like using the eternal tome early. There's definitely a trade-off. And I don't know, I think it's been proven by a lot of pro players that the rage gem is just simply better. And so I've kind of switched over to that full time. I think even if you're a low town hall player, you should be using the rage gem. Just as long as you're using it with something that has healers. Just my opinion. Oh, well, look at all those decorations. The decorations actually expose this area as safe for me. I just gotta figure out how I can get, like, I probably have to use a 1 or 2 Invis for a redirect. I think I can make this work though. Oh, that's my cat again, because I closed the door on him. I've got the neediest cat ever, honestly. I think I went for a reasonable charge on that one. It should be good enough for a triple. And honestly, it's really nice to have the rage gem here, where you need an early boost from the healers. My healers. They're trying to betray me, but honestly, most of the work on this base is done. I'm not too worried about it anymore. Dream, what's up, bro? It's good to see you, man. I'm sorry I haven't been on as much recently. Rage Gem good for hybrid? No, I wouldn't say so. I would say that if you push with like E-Titans, then maybe. But I'm not sure if E-Titans are Town Hall 13 or Town Hall 14. They might be Town Hall 14 actually. Yeah, I mean, when you look at an army like this, really the biggest thing from the Rage Gem is not the DPS boost from all the troops and stuff. It's actually the boosting of the healers. That's really where the Rage Gem gets the most value. So if you have an army that does work from the healers on your main army, like for example, if the way that you do your Queen Charge hybrid is that eventually the healers transfer over to the hybrid, then yeah, the Rage Gem could be good. I feel like sending the RC into the Flame Spinner is the right call on this one. Or I might go on this side. I'm just trying to think about where the traps are. Oh, of course they're in there. Got a double cycle here. I might not get the Fire Spitter, which is not ideal. Normally the Fire Spitters are positioned where the multi-archer tower was, but it's not such a big deal, I think. Just gotta watch the pathing for the king. My king got smoked, but it's okay. Wow, the Flame Spinner actually killed my healers. Oh, the RC might not be in the best position here. What a bummer, man. Don't tell me I'm gonna one-star this. Because nothing wants to get to Town Hall. I kind of screwed up that first overgrowth. The first overgrowth was not good. And the healers are all dead. Uh-oh. This Ice Golem might do me some favors here, but I don't know. This is looking like a big rip. The RC's job was to get the Town Hall. And she failed at that. Good to see you, Doom. How are you? I'm great, bro. Amazing thumbnail, bro. Thank you. That was somebody else from one of my previous streams made me this thumbnail. Yeah, it's been a busy week. Oh, I don't know how I got the Town Hall. It looks like I'm a little lucky. I don't mind having that kind of a luck. And I can still go for 311. I don't know, I was kind of accepting a 1-star. Which is hilarious. It would be nice to have a fireball here. I'm gonna send the RC where she can go this way into the fire spear. double cycle because of the town hall. Trigger the rage tower, I'll take that. I saw 4 headhunters going after my king, but honestly I didn't want to use the poison there. I feel like honestly that was kind of a waste of a poison if I had used it. Oh, I completely screwed this up. Where to put the overgrowth? If that comes back to bite me, so be it, honestly. This is still looking mostly under control. Yeah, it's currently 1:26 a.m. for me. It's a little late. So, but I'm going for all 6 accounts tonight. I'm not going to stop the stream early or anything. So I feel like the stream's going to go until about 3 a.m. Like maybe 3:30 or so. Okay, let's see this. Where to put the RC? This looks baited. This is definitely unusual for me to go for this kind of an approach. Nice triple furnace, bro. That does like almost nothing. I feel like I hear my cat. Fazy, what's up, bro? Why did you put my picture in the thumbnail? That's hilarious. Dhoom, how much IDs should I create? I see a lot of people with lots of IDs. I don't know how they manage. I think that 3 or 4 is a nice amount. Because once you have stuff like busy on a couple of them, like heroes heroes upgrading and having a couple other IDs would be nice. Give me one quick second. My cat is just too needy. If I play on mobile, should I use thumbs or fingers? Probably thumbs, because on mobile you need that little extra bit of dexterity, and you can definitely get that on your thumbs. I wouldn't suggest using your fingers unless you're playing on something that's kind of like a 16 Pro Max, something that has a decent sized screen. But if you really want to get serious about the attacking, you gotta get an iPad. That's really like, that's where you get the most dexterity. This area might be totally trapped up. Yeah. I don't mind the icebox spell there to deflect all the traps, but it definitely was not the best area for the RC. I'm gonna have to control the spell towers with the overgrowth surely, right? Maybe something like this. I'm not sure about that first overgrowth actually, because now I have to trigger both of the invis. I meant for this not to cover this invis, this first one, so I gotta be really careful now. I have this idea to just put the overgrowth in such a way it covers the town hall and not the spell towers. Kind of like, nah, that's a fail. That's a terrible overgrowth right there. I'll probably triple it either way. I think that the RC charge did a proper job. But yeah, the overgrowth was kind of a joke. Do I do base reviewing? I'll do that at the end of the stream. I used to do it like in between all my Legends hits, but I kind of want to get the hits done first and then chill and do the base visits. I'll do it at the end of the stream. I have 2 accounts finished, I think. And one of them's Global 207, which is not bad, is it? Yeah, if you guys want me to visit your base, you can drop player tags, but that'll be at the end of the stream. I'm just thinking about overgrowth on this base. And here's probably a good place to send the RC. Okay, this should be good. This looks quite reasonable, doesn't it? I got a little greedy. Which is okay. This time it pays off. Because I did trigger the Giga Bomb. But I think that was greedy. It was really just a matter of keeping the RC alive after that charge. Now here, when the overgrowth wakes up, I'm gonna wait for the rage tower to go off, and then I'll use the second overgrowth. Like this. Is it possible to catch up to Town Hall 17 if you're Town Hall 13? No. Not at this moment. I would say that if you buy gold passes and you rush like crazy, then maybe at the end of Town Hall 18 you'll be max. How many accounts you need to finish? I'm doing 6 accounts. So there's gonna be a few more after this. The end of the stream should be in about a couple hours. An hour and a half to 2 hours, something like that. If you want to just stop by for base visits, but okay, one more. And this I think I'm going for 310 or 312 or 311. I don't even remember at this point. I think I did one fail. This doesn't really look like a good base, honestly. There's too many entries for the RC. This one looks the safest though, like the least likely for traps. Especially the potential for the ore damage. Got a double cycle here. Or not, because I don't think it's reasonable to try to go for the Town Hall. Can go for the Root Riders here. The second overgrowth, where it's gonna go, is over the other fire spitter. This first one was decent. I just want to get the timing right. I think that's a good timing, actually. 2 320s with Root Riders and a 311 with Rocket Loons. That's a pretty decent set of offense. Dhoom is cooking. Thank you, bro. Where are we? 311. And this is a ton of defense already taken. Unfortunately, though, I don't think it's good for a proper reset. I would need like a skip. Oh, another 1-star and a skip to be anywhere decent. Yeah, honestly, this double overgrowth I got from you, Fazy. There were people in the stream chat that once mentioned I should try the double overgrowth, but it really wasn't until you tried it. Yes, he will challenge Klaus on the leaderboard maybe, but I don't know about a straight up head-to-head with Klaus. I'm not quite at his level yet. Give me one quick second, my phone's gonna log on. I have to switch the village on my phone. You got a 311 with Rocket Loons, which is pretty decent. I never could get that kind of offense with Rocket Loons. It was poorly inconsistent for me. I actually prefer just using the Root Riders with the Fireball. This is going to be one of those insta fireballs though. I missed? Are you kidding me? How is that even possible? Oh, that's some bad juju right there, isn't it? Alright. Let's recover this. I don't know if I can recover it, but can certainly try. If I recover this, guys, you guys kind of owe me a subscribe. I'll say that. It's not looking horrible. It's not looking amazing, but it's actually not looking horrible. Can you imagine that I recover this? You guys saw it here first. Zaki clashing, what's up, bro? 302 subscribers, congratulations. That's, yeah, I mean, I didn't expect to get this many in such a few times. I'm breathing heavily. Well, I was nervous, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, really the only thing I was worried about was controlling this damage with the Rage Towers. And that's what the double overgrowth does best, isn't it? Free gold pass on 500 subscribers. I don't know if I can afford 500 gold passes. That would break the bank for me. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, this is a base that people are trying to use these days. I just have to be careful because of all these exterior defenses and the enemy queen. I feel like I need to go for a proper warden charge on this one. Like, I can't just cheese it and drop the fireball as soon as the warden hits the ground. It's not gonna work here. Now I'm gonna wait for the warden to grab the wizard tower. I was hoping he would, but unfortunately he does not. Uh-oh. And he's dead, of course. It was a solid warden charge up until that happened. Now I'm not sure it was worth all the investment or not. Just gotta be careful. I will say it's nice in a circumstance like this that I have the earthquake boots. And not the snake bracelet, because the snake bracelet really wouldn't help me here. Trying to recover losing the warden like that. This can still triple. Let's see what the RC can do. It's close, but I got it. I'm not proud of this one, especially how I lost the warden, but I got it. If you get a bit more softer, it's going to be a perfect ASMR stream. Should I turn the mic down? Is that what you're saying? Okay. This is another good base to have the fireball, isn't it? I'm about to just launch this fireball, regardless of Teslas. If I hit a Tesla, then whoops. Yeah, the Teslas are in the gaps. That makes perfect sense, actually. Now I do have to watch the funneling here. I think that if I send the root riders into like this air defense, that I gotta send them in such a way that they can eventually go to the fire spitter. Let's see this overgrowth. If this is good or not, that is good. That is a good overgrowth because it picks up the fire spitter. It's exactly what I wanted. Oh, this is crushed. I think that even the rest of my spells are swag. Okay, I'll turn the mic down. Yesterday was a 311 and a skip. Oh, I screwed up the fireball here big time, didn't I? Because I ended up pulling the CC. I wanted to just go for this race shower. If I had like one more invis, then I would have just gone for it. Like from over here maybe, with an ice column. But yeah, I missed the fireball. And it ended up being just at a 96. Maxing equipment is pain in the ass. Well, what you need for that is not the gold passes, you need event passes to catch up on equipment. That's really like the only thing. You don't even need the gold passes, so it's what, like $5 a month? I feel like anybody can do that. I would like to see the Warden in a position where he can hit the multi-inferno. I think that actually here is good. I'm a little concerned with the pathing. I think that here is okay. I just gotta watch where the king can go. This icebox spell should do some good stuff here. Can use the overgrowth here this time. It looks risky putting down the town hall, but it's really actually not so bad. Not in this particular circumstance. Most of the base is dead. And I've got spell swag here. Just gotta drop down the scatter shot, right? I'm probably gonna save the icebox spell for this invis tower. Just like kind of how I used it in the last attack. Yeah, the truth is, honestly, if I had a better funneling, then the icebox spell would work there. Better than the overgrowth. But because of how spread everything is, I ended up using the overgrowth. It's finished. And again with more spell swag. Hey Drago, what's up, bro? It's good to see you, man. How's your pushing? It's good, actually. I mean, I can show you on the Discord what the offense has been like in the past few days, but really it's been an average actually above 305. I think I've had a 306 or 307 average in the past few days, which is really kind of all I want. Where to drop the fireball here? I mean, obviously the rage tower looks good, but it's a little deep. And so for with 3 invis, it feels kind of risky. I'm honestly just gonna try it. I'm just keeping a close eye on the warden here. Isn't that pretty successful? I don't have any invis left, but it's fine. I'm just glad I landed that and kept the warden alive. Right? That's really like most of the job done right there. It would have been nice to have a little more help from the queen in the rage tower area, or the king, honestly. Getting neither of them there is not that great. Wow. I'm gonna wait for the king to get in a position to hit everything with his ability. That's probably my last hope. There we go. I mean, overall the pushing is decent. I think I have a decent rank. Yeah, I'm in the top 200 right now. This looks like the same base. Should I go from this side instead? Because this bottom side had all the Teslas and took up a ton of time. I don't know, I feel like going for the top side could be better also because of the Gigaball. Being able to disable the Gigaball. Okay. Well, oh, don't tell me my healers are wrecked. Those furnaces really just make me so angry. I'm doing whatever I can to keep my warden alive, but I don't know, it looks pretty futile for him. He's gonna die any second. This looks better than the last hit though. In terms of like a strength that I have left in the attack. Like my RC is gonna make it to the end of this one, whereas in the previous one she didn't. Oh, I just need one more. To put a fireball here is really a good question. I think that the monolith is not a bad idea, but is it worth 3 invis or is it worth going for a bit of a charge? Yeah, I don't mind making a bit of a charge here. Now you don't see my fingers, but they're hovering right over where I'm gonna drop the invis. Just like that. I don't know, that looks pretty reasonable to me. The only problem with it is having to figure out what to do against these fire spitters. It's really the only issue. I feel like this first overgrowth is gonna have to go over the town hall and the fire spitter. But I really need a healer transfer any second now, because right now they're all stuck to the water. And there they are. Ah, that prince. I think we got a 320 here, guys. This is looking good for me. I'll get this bitter, it's okay. I don't have much invis. The weather is really hot these days. It's around 117. Bro, where the heck are you? That sounds like you're in the middle of the desert, bro. 117 is pretty crazy. Even in Vegas, it's not getting that hot. And we're known for having hot weather. I think today, I'm checking. Today was 105, and now the next day that's coming up today is going to be 103. And the high this week is 109. 117 is just crazy. Can I go for chaos? I'm not even gonna lie, I kinda wanna just spam the super riders. I don't know if I wanna go full on with the root riders. I'll show you guys this one star I did yesterday on this account. This is what I was saying earlier. I think it's a time fail because it was just the king and the giant left in the end, but they had to make it through walls to get the town hall, so I'm not 100% sure. In Saudi Arabia, wow. Yeah, the second overgrowth I put on top of the town hall. And I think honestly I should have had some better plan for it. The way that the RC died was not good. Because typically she's the one to get the town hall in that circumstance. Yeah, so I mean, you guys tell me if you think that's a time fail. I think it is, actually. Because the root riders can make it through this wall, and then the giant has the splash damage that can damage the town hall through the other wall. And the king, I think it was a time fail. I've shared 2 replays of that base. I haven't had a chance to check. Oh, I remember this being a base that almost got me, but the queen ability saved me. I'll just go for the same thing what I did last time, except without the mistakes, right? Yeah, the mistake was that I put the root riders in such a way that they didn't go directly to the monolith. They kind of went around, like to the archer tower and to the mortar and the Rico. I don't mind extending the charge to get the multi-inferno over here, because I remember this was a funnel fail for me. far so good. My king got wasted, but it's okay. This looks way better than the last time I hit this base. I should be in a good shape here. I was gonna try to swag the queen ability, honestly. I'll swag the RC ability and the warden ability. I think that should be quite appropriate. Faisal, bro. I think Faisy thought you were the Faisal that's in our clan. We have one too. Or is he this guy? Except he's from Pakistan, he's not from Saudi Arabia. Oh my god, I have a 108. Is this real? What would happen if I went to battle with this? I don't think this is gonna work right. I'm just gonna play it safe here. Okay. This base looks a lot like the one I just hit. I mean, not exactly, but, you know, being a double invis and all. Just wonder how far the RC is gonna go. I don't mind if she makes it all the way to this wizard tower in the middle. Or a fire spitter. A fire spitter is totally good here. We'll take that. This monolith is actually in a good position in terms of like a base building perspective. That monolith was looking really good. I think I'm good here. Now don't tell me I dropped this overgrowth too late. I think I got it. That did happen to me recently when I first started using a double overgrowth variant of the Root Riders. That did happen to me recently. Let's see here now. I feel like that statue, that P.E.K.K.A looking statue, kind of gives away that this entry right here for the RC is good. Don't mind using the last invis here. Just want to get a full CC pull. Maybe I won't get it, but it's okay. This is still a good approach for the Root Riders. Wow. Mass archers is what that is in the clan castle. I'm not even sure that's good, bro. That doesn't look like it's gonna work. I did lose the Sneezy in a bad way, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. The queen's walking outside. And so you don't really need the Sneezy to walk outside. Queen was walking inside the base, and yeah, it would be bad to lose the Sneezy like that. Queen's in a good position to finish the base now. I don't think I need any more spells. Mangotra, what's up, bro? Do you know Renaji Gaming? I do, actually. We faced him in July Clan War League, that's right. That's absolutely right. He seems actually really nice. I have been on a couple of his streams, and he knew who I was right away. When I first joined his stream, I didn't need to introduce myself, and I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, where to put the RC here? Honestly, I think it's ideal if she can grab the Crusher Mortar, but I'm not even sure. This looks a little suspicious. The way that he has those defenses out there, I feel like there's also Tessas back there. I've seen that kind of a bait. I feel like this will work though, because when she walks to this expo, she can go left or right, and both ways are good. Yeah, she goes left. And getting the monolith here is really good, isn't it? Don't mind that. Now I am going to save the Crusher Mortar for the end of the attack. I don't particularly like to go for it early, because with this combination you can lose the what am I saying, the mini warden early, and I don't like doing that. I do think that my warden's about to be forced to his ability, which is not ideal. That wasn't forced. That was me actually pressing it. This position for the RC is a little awkward. She's gonna go right into the Giga Bomb. So it's a good thing that the healers did top her off, but honestly, I think that's kind of lucky that worked out the way that did. But now it looks like I got it. Congrats for 300 subs. Thank you so much, bro. You're now a mod on his channel. That's awesome. And yeah, I'm glad for 300 subs. That's a nice round number. After this, I think I have a total about now 4 plus 8 attacks. Is that right? Yeah, because I still have to go for fear. Jama Fest, what's up, bro? It's good to see you. Good morning. It's really more like 2 a.m. for me. Saying good morning is crazy, bro. It might be morning for you though, so I won't judge. Now, this is my whole idea to get the Town Hall is I'm gonna have to use 1 Invis for a redirect. But also have to use the Super Barbs. That should work. I don't have any more Invis, so I better just pull her out right. I would have preferred to see the king go into this compartment. I'll wait for the poison tower and then I'll use the healing jump. Should work now, right? I think we're in good shape. RC has to stay alive. Maybe she doesn't have to stay alive, but you guys can see how crushed this is. 10:23 a.m. in Ireland, that's awesome. It's 2:25 a.m. for me. I'll probably be live another, say, 45 minutes, less than 45 minutes maybe. However long it takes me to do 11 hits. Okay. I feel like here I have to control the damage. This is where I use the overgrowth in kind of an awkward position. Because the RC really can only get so much value, you know? Now, actually, here I'll let her trigger the rage shower. Usually that's a risky play, but everything was healthy, so I didn't mind it too much. Bit of an early healing tome on this one because of the fire spitter. Just gotta be careful now. I don't think that I timed the overgrowth properly. I need something to go back and get the town hall. I think the queen can do it potentially, or it might have to be the root riders, which is not ideal. Wow, this is kind of a mess. It's up to the giant, isn't it? The giant has to finish this. It's nice of him to help with that, but... Floppio, what's up, bro? Welcome back. Hopefully I can finish a 320, because that attack was not good. You know, I don't mind doing bad attacks like that as long as I get 320. Because if I do a bad attack and then I triple, and then I do another fail, it's inconsistent. Now, really, one of the big problems with this base is that I can time fail if I get too greedy with RC. So I kind of want to keep things nice and short with RC. Probably make it to the expo or one of the wizard towers. Yeah, picking up these expos is okay. I hate that the Crusher Mortar can just easily kill the mini warden like that. But honestly, that's why I'm using the Rage Gem. is because the boosting of the healers that I get from the rage gem kind of makes up for losing the mini warden in a way like that, pretty much. I think I got this pretty easily, actually. Getting worked up over nothing. One more for another 320. I think this will be the second or third one. I kind of lost track. Oh, I've gotten the space today, haven't I? Yeah, I'll pick up the spitter and then recall. That's good. Oh, don't tell me this is the base I once started. After looking at this overgrowth I just did, I recognize it. This is literally that base. And it's funny because I even once started on this account. This time should be easy though. Okay, let's take a look. It is. And what happened is I put the second overgrowth on the temple. And I needed to leave it exposed and let the RC get it. But I don't even think the RC was in a position where she could get it, so the first overgrowth was too early. Oh, and there were bombs in here this time. I don't think I ran into bombs on the attempt that I went for just now. Just the bomb tower. Yeah, no bombs in here. You could probably really trap this corner up real good. FaZe's got a nice rank. Okay, one more account. I'll check this account, make sure I don't have hits waiting because it's kind of low. I think I finished this one, yeah, 311. One more account. defense. This account has been having a hard time with defense lately. Apart from the fact that somebody skipped me yesterday. That helps a bit. This is where I used Fireball. Now I'm looking at that monolith. I feel like the monolith is the only appropriate target. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the overgrowth to cover the spell towers. I'm thinking about letting the warden go a little bit. I think I'll let him grab the air defense. It should work. Now the second overgrowth is gonna have to negate the rage tower. Or else this won't work. Like this. This should work, right? I hope. Queen's got her ability. I think I'm in an appropriate shape here to finish this one, along with all the spells, of course. I just don't have any more healers. Another 320 would be nice, right? Oh, this looks like almost the same base. It's not quite the same, but almost. In terms of funneling the base properly, it's gonna be all the same stuff. Actually, I don't want to lose the warden here. I don't mean lose him like let him die, but I mean like lose him in case he goes for an improper retargeting. But those boos are going to grab the ground bow, which is really nice. Or maybe not, I don't know. think actually that I'm gonna go for this. This is definitely a bit irregular, but it's gonna work here, I think. It's probably a double overgrowth swag, isn't it? And that's the power of the icebox spell, guys. The icebox spell is amazing. This is another good base for me. For the fireball, isn't it? This hole is suspicious. Especially considering the rank. I gotta be careful there, huh? Obviously trapped. Oh, that's a mistake. I didn't realize the damage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the overgrowth here to finish the funneling. Which is so unfortunate. I don't like using overgrowth like this. I mean, honestly, it's unfortunate that I missed the fireball, you know? But it's recoverable, I think. You guys saw that recovery I did earlier, right? Yeah, my warden's dead. Now I'm not so sure about recovering this. Yeah, another prince is targeting the RC, so she's finished. Wow. That was some mistake I made, surely. I don't think that it was unpreventable. I think that it was a proper mistake. It's so close. Oh man. A 98. I'll take a 98 for missing the fireball. And Jerry, what's up, bro? Still alive? Yeah, I know it's a little late for me, isn't it? But I promised the viewers I would get through all the hits today. After missing the last few days. feel like the Crusher Mortar is a reasonable target here. But I do think I can chip these here. I might have to use the Ice Golem, but I think that's okay. It's worth saving an invis to do it, I think. Just gonna let the Ice Golem pop and then... Here we go. Okay, so far so decent. Now I have to be careful because where I'm sending the king is going to have a monolith. And so it would be nice to have, say, a skeleton spell. And Fazy's probably going to be like, yeah, because he always wonders why I go without the skeleton. But I don't know, I think the ice blocks in most circumstances can do a better job. Just waiting for the poison towers to throw. I don't like the way that I lost the warden. This could be not so good, huh? I think I screwed this up. I was gonna say let's see if the queen and her ability can take care of the rest, but absolutely not. It's another fail. The overgrowths weren't good in this one. I probably needed to use the first one a bit earlier. Let's see again. Yeah, it's the way I lost the warden that kills the attack. Because then you lose the boosting and everything. And there was never really a healer transfer. And so a bunch of Root Riders died early, I guess. But yeah, losing the warden like that. Not good. Maybe you guys can tell I'm getting tired. After this, I'm going straight to bed. That's all I know. It's 2:50 a.m. for me. So... for here, I like this multi-archer. Or the sweeper. The sweeper looks pretty easy too. I'm not 100% sure if it grabs the fire spitter. It looks like it does. So I'm gonna go for it. It does. That's really nice. And it's nice to get it without any invis also. I will take that. I'll let the warden solo the scatter shot, because it looks like he's sustaining. But yeah, funnel looks good here. Nice traps, bro. Second overgrowth can go right there. And now is good, honestly. I don't mind going for it right now. Wow, tons of swag. Let's drop all this. I probably could have swagged the RC. Doesn't look very friendly. This base. There's not a whole ton of fireball value. Apart from maybe like this fire spitter. If I can get the multi-gear tower. That's really the only reasonable target. I don't think I'm even gonna get the clan castle. Just gotta be careful now, I don't want the warden to get hooked. A healer transfer would be nice. I'm not even sure if I'm getting it or not. I think I got it. But the healers are all dying. The healers are all dead. This overgrowth is appropriate over the hope tower only, and not the town hall. I knew I was going to have a difficulty on this one. Even my queen is dead. That's so unfortunate. I have queen clones alive, but they won't be around much longer. Not good. Ronak, what's up, bro? It's good to see you. You were late. You were a little late. This is kind of... I'm in the final stretch of hits. But it's okay. I'm late too. I started at midnight for me, and normally I start around 10. A couple hours before midnight. That's a tough base, isn't it? I think this base is actually good. This hook tower positioning is perfect, pretty much. This is a base, though, I would prefer to have the RC. Like the RC charge. How I lost the healers wasn't good, though. It was probably some sort of a healer trap. I doubt it was just the poison tower that caused my healers to die like that. Oh, it was a fire mite that killed my healers, as well as the poison tower. That's what it was. And that's why I'm saying they really gotta nerf the fire mite. There's no reason one fire mite should be able to kill 70 housing space worth of healers. That's absolutely ridiculous. This is again where I'm gonna have to use the ice golem. Now let's see if it was worth all that, just to save an invis. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh. You've got to be kidding me, bro. You guys can tell I'm tired now, huh? I don't even know where to use the earthquakes. If I had to recover this, what would I do? I think something like this, maybe. This is close to like a perfect recovery. All things considered, it's clear it would have been crushed even if, like, as long as I had landed the fireball. Even if stuff didn't go well with the funneling, it would have been crushed in the end. So it'll be like a close fail. Bro, be consistent. I did great on my other accounts. But you didn't see that because you were late, huh? I'm just kind of sucking now, I guess. That's terrible. 4 fails in the last 5 hits. where you can put the fireball in the tunnel. It's just a matter of getting the warden to solo it once it's finished. Should be easy now. Oh, that's quite dangerous for the warden, isn't it? Healers almost got him. Or headhunters, I mean. Second overgrowth. I think I made some pretty silly mistakes, but overall in the end, not too bad. Plus 280. I guess that makes up for that skip I got yesterday. Bit of a retribution, I guess, for what happened. Let's check out my other accounts. I think I did decently. 299. $311. $320. $311. I'm trying to figure out the average on 320. Yeah, that's a 306 average, almost 307, which is not half bad. That's pretty consistent. Anyway, yeah, that's the Legends finish, guys. So if you guys want me to visit your base, I don't mind doing a bit of that, just to close out the stream. So just drop your player tags and I'll visit some bases. I'd open chests now if I hadn't opened them all already. Check some replays. This guy likes rocket loons, huh? If I saw this and I had this army comp, I feel like, personally, I put the fireball in this fire spitter. And then send the king into the hook tower. That's kind of my thinking. crazy firewall. I would have never thought to do that. Yeah, and especially with the warden walking this way, you can only send the heroes into this corner, and so you run into the risk of this hook tower. But the king gets it anyway, somehow. If it were me doing this attack, I don't think I would be so lucky. I feel like the warden would have gotten hooked. Some nice swag though. Some other replays. Yeah, this is that base. And I crushed it today with the RC charge. This is the base I did a 1-star yesterday, but it was off stream. Putting the RC here is crazy, because it doesn't really break the funnel properly. I feel like you would want to get one or both of these multi-infernos. And I just wouldn't trust the RC to do that. But he got it. I think that's it. Alright, y'all, I'm about to call it. So, yeah, it's currently 3:08 a.m. It's pretty late for me, so. Anyway, y'all, I'll be live again tomorrow at Reset, which is in just under 19 hours from now. And I promise I will be. I'm not gonna fleek on you guys, I promise. Alright, y'all, have a great night, okay? And yeah.